We are traveling all the way from Tijuana, Mexico down to Cabo San Lucas in our RV. Last night we stayed at a campsite in San Ignacio, a beautiful oasis right between the Pacific and the Gulf of California. And today we're driving down to Mulegé, a beautiful and very underrated fisher town in Baja. Today's drive is only about 2.5 hours long, but usually we like to do longer drives on weekends because we're working remotely during the week. So we've been driving for 1.5 hours now, I think. We passed Santa Rosalia. We decided not to stay there. Why, Miguel?
It's an old mining town that was destroyed by the hurricane, so everything's very ugly. I mean, a lot of the buildings, a lot of the phone lines are kind of knocked over. The roads are very bad as well, and then it just smells. It's like the drainage system went up or something. So yeah, it's very smelly. We did pass by this sign though. It says San Bruno.
Little fisher town, maybe.
Yeah, so we decided to turn around. Now we're gonna go in there and see what it's about.
San Bruno. Maybe everyone here is called Bruno.
This is funny because it's one of the first police we see here.
Oh yeah.
A lot of these towns don't have police officers. Apparently they're very safe, so they don't even need police patrolling them.
Looks very nice, actually.
Yeah, I never seen this style of like cactus with palm trees.
Yeah.
It's weird because it's every house, so it might be one of those towns. The guy was telling us in San Ignacio that there's a lot of communities. He said gringo communities, so little communities that all the white people or all the American people they purchase like pieces of land and then they build their houses. This might be one of them, just because like the architecture of the houses is actually pretty nice, unlike some of the towns we've seen that it's just like boxes.
We reached the end of the town. They have a little port here where the fisher boats take off.
They might be selling fish or something.
Yeah. First impression of Mulegé, cute, colorful, green, narrow and cute. I just woke up from a nap. We found an RV park with pretty good reviews and full hookups on Google Maps. It's still quite a drive, but it said it's like a 20 minutes walk into town. So we drove into town, now we're leaving town again.
This would be like a place, a spot here, no?
Yeah.
Oh, that thing is so nice. Hola. Sí.
Tengo unos espacios acá.
Ok.
Si gustas te muestro.
Ok.
Igual ahí son los baños, el restaurante.
Muy bien.
Si gustas te muestro.
Okay. You wanna go check it out?
Yeah. Let's check out the camp. The last spot they have?
No, they have a couple of these.
Let's see. It's so hot here. Oh, this could be our spot here. Pretty nice, with a little palapa.
Es que había un problema ya y tiramos un... Pero lo necesitamos enterrarlo y tiene material, nomás que no me han dejado todos los días. Llega alguien. Se va a llenar usted.
Wow, we got the mountains in the background. 400 pesos per night. Full hookups, water,
Hay internet, hay toda la oficina.
Wi-Fi, bathrooms, showers. Okay, so we decided to stay for 2 nights. It's 400 pesos per night. We're at a pretty cool lot. Miguel is reversing into our new piece of land for the next 2 days. I guess we're gonna hook up our RV and then spend the afternoon exploring Mulegé. Miguel's trying to choose the most romantic spot of the restaurant
La
here.
más lejos, así.
We've decided not to hook up our RV yet, but we went straight to the restaurant to get some fish. Para mí una agua de Jamaica.
Dos, por favor.
What's your first impression so far, Miguel, of Mulegé?
It's crazy because we just went into Santa Rosalia, which is a much bigger place, and it was nothing, you know, it was all destroyed. All the houses were very shabby, as Julia would say. And then you come here and it looks just, everything looks very nice. They have nice palapas. The campsite's really clean and it has kind of plants dividing every section, so it looks very nice. I feel like somebody found this little corner of the world and kind of made it look very nice.
And then we're very close to the ocean. We haven't seen it yet, but it's somewhere back there. And I feel like the river just makes it even more like a little oasis.
Makes it very humid, but still very nice. It's crazy because it's so much hotter here. We've only driven, what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
3 hours probably?
Yeah.
From San Ignacio. And it was way fresher there, so that's interesting. The Pacific breeze it's not hitting us anymore.
Miguel got a...
So campechana means it's a shrimp cocktail with octopus and callo. Sometimes oyster, but sometimes no oyster.
And I got pure shrimp.
¿Me regalan los limones, por favor?
Sí, claro.
¿Y tienen ketchup?
Sí, ok.
Gracias. Now we're full and ready for a little lunch break. And then explore the town.
Total was $5.90. So pretty affordable considering the amount of food we got today. So the restaurant was about 10 steps back. I think there's about I'd say 10 camping spots, of which probably 8 or 9 of them are taken. There's only one left, so it's a pretty popular location, which is interesting because it's the middle of nowhere.
We decided to go for a walk. We're all prepared for the sun to hit us in 3, 2, 1.
It's 4 p.m. The sun is
On
shining.
its peak. Yeah.
And Julia wants to go on about a 3-hour walk.
It's not 3 hours.
It's gonna be like 3 hours. So we best get protected with our shade and our vasa.
Oh, here's fish.
Hola. ¿Es tuna o qué?
Dorado.
Oh,
Órale.
dorado.
So I told him whenever he goes fishing to invite us. I kind of
That's
said it
cool.
like nonchalant. We'll see if he invites us.
So we feel like all the people that we've seen until now on the road at the campsites, we're gonna eventually see them somewhere down here, because everyone, as they said, it's only one road, so of course you're gonna see each other again probably.
Yeah, we're staying 1 or 2 days at each place. I feel like we get kind of bored quickly, so we're moving along, and then other people seem to be staying, 3, 4, even up to a week at a campsite.
Yeah.
So maybe we won't see them. Maybe we'll see them on the way back. But we're catching up to different people, so that's pretty cool as well.
There are a few restaurants here in town, like this one for example. They have so much stuff, so much seafood, Mexican food, and they're all empty. This seems like is the main square of Mulegé. Looks actually pretty nice, no? With the flags.
Yeah, I think this is actually, I actually like this main square more than I did the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, the other one, actually, never mind, I take that back. I also think this is like a very early time for these places. As far as like tourism goes, I feel like if more people come here, they post videos, I feel like this place could be filled with people.
We found, I think, the perfect place for us. It's called El Café 1705 Vino y Cerveza, artisanal wine and beer. But look at this little cave. This is a hole in the wall place. What?
We walked around the whole city and we found what we were looking for.
They're grilling some steak over there. I feel like I'm somewhere hiding in the jungle and I find someone grilling.
We typically don't eat red meat. I think I've cheated probably 2 or 3 times this year. The meat my buddy over here is cooking looks very good, so I feel like today's the day I want to cheat, but we'll see. I'm not really hungry, but the meat looks really good, so we'll see if today's a day. I think we had a very successful first day. We kind of saw everything you had to see in town. We had some nice conversations, met the director of tourism and the whole town. A very cool guy. So now we're gonna head back to the campsite and then back to work. It's Monday tomorrow, so we have to work and then probably stay busy all day until we have to leave. We're walking like this and probably, what, 10 cars pass?
Yeah,
and they
10.
all kind of like stop, look at us, and they wave. I think we might be the only people in this town that have
Whoever walked on the sidewalk here. But I mean, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? The jungle on this side. So yesterday we had said that today we want to walk all the way to the ocean. There's like a little lighthouse. There are so many bugs here, like small ones that fly in your face.
Crazy, because yesterday we walked to the other side of town, so basically the middle of town, which is kind of far away from the ocean, and we're staying kind of in the middle of the ocean in town. So yesterday we walked one way and now we're trying to walk the other way. We're in a rush, let's go.
So this river, I'm gonna show you in a second, is connecting with the ocean right here. And usually that's a very good spot for crocodiles, because the fish from the ocean swims into the river, and it's like a little trap, and that's where crocodiles like to be. So we hope we'll be safe here. Very nice though, you got the mountains in the background. And look what's here. Wait, this one to show. I'm not gonna go closer, but maybe you can see it. That's crazy.
It's crazy because Julia literally less than 5 minutes ago just said, we haven't seen a snake or a spider anywhere. And I said, don't jinx it because we might see a tarantula. We take a couple steps, maybe 50 steps, 100 steps, and then boom, like a 4-inch tarantula just pops up.
Yeah. Okay guys, we'll try to make it safe back to the camp. We should be there in a couple of minutes. Have a good night and see you tomorrow.